Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's Tumolo Talk. I'm Ken Tumolo with Tumolo Financial. This month's topic, and there's actually two topics this month. One is going to be cryptocurrencies, and the other precious metals. All right, so let's get started. And we're going to start with the cryptocurrency because it's been a big topic for 2022. First off, and it's not even my first bullet point, but not ideal for someone close to or in retirement. I just want to stress that, even though that I'm talking about it today, and I know many of you that I've met with in the past, I pretty much said, well, let's not use crypto for retirement. And it's really the big reason why it's just so volatile. When we look at retirement, we want to use a few more things that are more proven out over time, whereas crypto is still considered to be something new that's out there. It's very volatile. Where I think it really wins out is there are so many coins. Okay, so we don't know which coins are going to win. Bitcoin, yes, is the leader, but where I feel it really wins out is the technology behind the scenes, because that's a pretty secure technology behind the scenes. So most likely that's the piece that will be here to stay. I'm not sure on which coins will be here to stay or if any. So I don't really know where this goes. So couple big things that happened in 2022. Two major crypto firms failed, Terra Luna and FTX. Terra Luna, there wasn't too much out there about them. That was in the beginning of the year in 2022. Towards the end of the year, FTX failed. When FTX failed, it was big. There's millions of dollars involved. Now, people that were invested using FTX, and it was the exchange, a lot of them lost all of their money or most of their money. A few things went on behind the scenes. It's still being investigated. Might have been some fraud, some mismanagement, but most likely what this is going to lead to is maybe it'll lead towards some regulation going into the crypto markets. And if it's when it comes down to money and finance, you probably do want some regulation in there. Yes, we can say not everyone loves regulation, but sometimes it's needed. This is probably an area where it is needed. So let me just give you some numbers. Let's say you invested $100,000 in crypto and it was your retirement money, and you did that at the beginning of 2022. Well, Bitcoin, let's say you're invested in Bitcoin for 2022, actually ended up being down 60%. So if you had $100,000 invested in it and towards the end of the year, you only had about $40,000, which would you rather have? You'd rather have your $100,000 that you started with. So that's the volatility that I'm talking about with crypto. One day you can have $100,000. A few months later, you might have $50,000. It's just so volatile that it's tough to count on it for retirement. Okay, so spare money off to the side that you're okay having as speculative money, I'm going to call it that. Yeah, that's okay in crypto if that's the way that you want to go. But keep in mind, it could be like going to the casino. You don't know if you're going to win. You don't know if you're going to lose. As the technology, as Bitcoin becomes more regulated and as time goes, maybe it will be a good investment but for right now, I wouldn't recommend using it for retirement. Next topic, precious metals. Precious metals, I've been getting a lot of questions about. Biggest question I've gotten is how come it took so long to get going? The thought was, well, if the economy is starting to go south, the market's going south, shouldn't gold and silver be going up? And there really is no exact answer to that, other than what we feel held it up coming through 2022 was as interest rates were rising and the dollar becoming pretty strong. It didn't really give gold a chance to shine. So now with them cooling off interest rates, the thought is gold will start to gain again, and silver. So just some quick numbers for the year last year, gold and silver. Gold was up about 1%, silver almost 2%. But then you look over a 20-year period of time, gold actually averages close to 3%, and then silver about 2.5%. So they both pretty much over a long period of time do produce. They're not real big gains. Well, I guess it depends on when you buy into it, whether your gain's pretty big. But if you look at just averages over time, they just kind of just gain slowly. When you're looking at investing, and I always say this, it's really allocating your investments in different areas, and gold and silver might become an area to invest into. It might not, because other thing we know is even the boring stuff, the treasuries, the CDs, they have improved in what they're paying out right now, because as interest rates have gone up, those areas improved too. So it's really what you feel you're more comfortable in. I know we talked about cryptocurrencies. If let's say I was investing money today and I had only the two to pick from, I would probably lean towards precious metals over cryptocurrencies. But keep in mind, every plan is different and it really comes down to your picture and where you are today. So I usually like to do an evaluation and then we work from there. As always, if you have additional questions on gold and silver or even on Bitcoin, feel free to contact us. Contact us even on retirement planning. But any questions, feel free to reach out, call us. You can even go right to our website. We actually keep all of the Tumolo talks up on the website now. The idea was try to make these short Tumolo talks just to give you some additional information. And we catalog them now on the website so that you can actually go back and listen to previous ones, because there might be a topic they're more interested in than other topics. Again, thank you for attending this month's Tumolo Talk. Bye.